What's up, YouTube? My name is Prince and I'm an urban acolyte, and I'm gonna give my initial thoughts on the Wonder Woman movie. To be honest, this non-spoiler review can be over right now. Wonder Woman is awesome. You should definitely go see it. My Kung Fu brother up in New York, Jeff Wong, he says it is the best superhero movie after The Dark Knight. He loved it. I loved it. Everyone I know loved the movie. Go see it. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna go see it again in about 3 or 4 hours so that I can tighten up my spoiler review, which I'm gonna post sometime tomorrow afternoon. So check back for that. Anyway, the movie's awesome. Why did I think it's awesome? Well, first off, I didn't know anything about Wonder Woman. I mean, I'm old enough to have watched the reruns of the Linda Carter Wonder Woman run in the afternoons when I was a little kid. I knew Wonder Woman from Super Friends, from the Justice League, and from various DC video games. There haven't been many. I think DC Universe Online is the most exposure I've had to Wonder Woman and the lore of Wonder Woman, because I've never been much of a comic book reader. I've read a few of the Rebirth comics, and the last time I really read a DC comic was The Death of Superman, right? Some of you guys weren't even born that watched this channel. Anyway, as a person who's not a comic book fan, but I know something about Wonder Woman, going into this movie, you know, I didn't really watch Emergency Awesome's coverage of the movie. I stopped at a certain point and just said, you know what? I want to go into this movie not knowing anything. And keep in mind that I know someone who played an Amazonian warrior in The Woman, Mei Ling Ung. Well, no, that's a good segue, and this is something I wanted to talk about, was the Amazon warriors. This is not giving any spoilers away, but I loved the first third of the movie where we got to learn about who Diana is to become, right, as she steps into Wonder Woman, because this is an origin story, right? And so, you know, going in, we've got to see her past. Where did she come from? How did she get to where she is, right? That's, you know that going into the movie. And if you didn't, well, you'd have to have not seen anything at all to not know that, right? That this was going to be an origin story. Who is she? How did she get to where she is now, right? So, you know, they begin in Themyscira. We see these Amazon warriors, and as far as the actual movie, without giving any spoilers away, my favorite thing when I walked out was the fight scenes. That's what stood out to me. Some of the most amazing fight scenes in a DC movie that I've seen were in this movie, right? Gal Gadot, the fight coordinators, Patty Jenkins. Hey, they put their foot in this movie. It was awesome, right? I was just sitting there like, man. That's all I can say. If I was from Memphis the whole time, and you know, you have to be from Tennessee to get this, but the whole time when the fight started, man, you know, you'd only understand that if you're from Tennessee and you know how Memphis people talk. Hey man, you see that? Hey man, like seriously, the fights, they blew me away. There's one particular event. I'll talk about it in my full review. It blew me away. It blew me away. It blew me away. That's all I can say. It blew me away. Like it was amazing. The way that battle ended, it just left you kind of stunned, and you were just like, this is what the DC universe was missing. You got jaded Batman, you got Superman who doesn't know how to be a Superman, and he's not the Superman that we grew up with. He's not the Christopher Reeves, I'm in the sunlight and I'm happy and I bring hope. And he really can't fight either. Like Superman can't fight. And that's been my biggest gripe about the Man of Steel. Is the Man of Steel, dude, you're made out of steel, but you can't fight. And Zod really should have been able to kick your butt, but you've had more time to be exposed to our solar radiation. And, you know, you're Superman, you're supposed to win, but technically you should have lost. You should have died, right? Not Zod. You know, yeah, you got your dub against Doomsday, but look who had to help you. Wonder Woman and Batman. Wonder Woman, right? And people said in Batman versus Superman, Gal Gadot's little 10 minutes is what stole her 15 minutes of screen time. It was the best 15 minutes of the entire movie. And then we give her her own movie and she showed the F out. And it was amazing, right? So what did I think about this movie? It blew me away. It was amazing. I'm going back to see it again. I'm going to give my full in-depth thoughts on it tomorrow. So come back for that. If you've seen the movie already, without putting any spoilers in the comments, I know there's going to be some dickhead who does, but I'm asking you rational people not to. Let me leave your initial impressions down below, and I'll be checking back to see what you all have to say. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and click on that subscribe button so that you can take your first steps towards becoming an urban acolyte. Challenge yourself to engage in the process of becoming a superhero of your own story and become a force for change in your community. Like I said, I'm going to be posting my full review of the Wonder Woman movie tomorrow afternoon. I'll also be working hard on starting my reviews of American Gods and Into the Badlands. And I might find time to squeeze in a live stream where I'm going to update you guys on the latest martial arts movies that I'm excited about. I'm going to call that probably like the Kick-Ass movie show or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Anyway, that's all I got for this one. I got to go practice some Tai Chi before I go back and see Wonder Woman. So I'm gone. So thanks for watching. Y'all keep on breathing and may the force of others be with you. Always.